Hello, good evening. It's almost 11 o'clock at night right now. And this is going to be our Music Monday reactions. So, I've tidied up my desk a little bit, but it needs more. I've got a lot going on here. We have some tequila. It's not the best tequila. I've had better. It's okay. Big Daddy got it for me. Like, I've had this for a good long while. It's the first time I've opened it. The bottle is really cool, but other than that, meh. So, it's got a bite after. We are going to be listening to and reacting to A Brave New World by David Essex? David Essex? I think that's how you say his name, Essex. This is a continuation, as you can tell by the artwork here. There we go. From the War of the Worlds, the concept album that we've been sort of dipping our toes into periodically. Jeff Wayne, I think, and this David Essex, I guess, is a part of this group. I don't know. This is a request from Andrew. So yeah, Andrew, if you catch this, I hope you do. Let me know. Is this guy like a part of the band? I guess I'm assuming. Is it kind of like if I can think of it while I'm editing this, I'll put the name. Everything's backwards here somewhere. Of the name that I'm thinking of. It's like a whole bunch of like really famous people that were originally in other bands that sort of came together to do whatever. Anyways, yes, we're going to jump right into this. What did I say this was called? I'm sorry. I'm still very scattered. It's been like 2 weeks. I just can't get my shit together. I'm sorry. A Brave New World, or Brave New World. Same concept album. So let us jump in and have a wee listen. I think that's going to be wicked loud. My kids are sleeping. Oh, I need to mention, I did find a longer version of this. I think this one's still pretty long. It's like 6 minutes or some shit. The other one was a bit longer. I think it was almost 10. I can't remember. But this is off of Jeff Wayne's YouTube page. So I would rather try and stick, because he's the artist, I would rather off of his page. Yeah? Okay, so just saying. If this isn't the one you were thinking of, Andrew, I apologize, but like I'm trying to support the artists, so and his YouTube will be linked in the description as usual.
We're gonna build a whole new world for ourselves. Look, they clap eyes on us and we're dead, right? So we gotta make a new life where they'll never find us. You know where? Underground. You should see it down there. Hundreds of miles of drains. Sweet and clean now after the rain. Dark, quiet, safe. We can build houses and everything. Start again from scratch. And what's so bad about living underground, eh? It's not been so great living up here, if you want my opinion. Take a look around.
I got kind of, what was that movie back in the day? Like old movie. I Am Legend was sort of a new take, a reboot on that. The Omega Man, right? With, who was that? Charlton Heston, I think? Back a day. But that's what that beginning made me think of. Omega Man, right? All the mutant people like live underground, and they climb their way out at night. I don't know. That's what was running through my head.
Don't you at the world we've come to know? Does it seem to be much more than a crazy circus show? But maybe from the madness something beautiful will grow in a brave new world with just a handful of men. We'll start all over again, all over again.
Vocally, he kind of reminds me of Pink Floyd when he's singing Anything Off the Wall. And I know Pink Floyd has several band members that sing different parts and whatever, but like the lead singer for pretty much Everything on the Wall, I think it was just one lead singer, right? Because that was a concept album and they stuck with like one lead, I believe. I haven't listened to the album in a good long while, but I believe, and that's kind of the vibe I get is his like that tone, right? From like a song like say Vera.
What has become of you? Does anybody else in here feel the way I do?
Where he's kind of just sort of narrating, not really singing, but narrating and like yelling things and what. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Very Pink Floyd.
All over again, all over again.
It sounds like a 70s, 80s.
We'll build shops and hospitals and
TV
barracks
show
right
like an
under their
opening.
noses, right under their feet. Everything we need, banks, prisons and schools. We'll send scouting parties to collect books and stuff, and men like you will teach the kids, not poems and rubbish, science, so we can get everything working. We'll build villages and towns, and we'll play each other at cricket. Listen, maybe one day we'll capture a fighting machine, eh? Learn how to make them ourselves, and then wallop! Our turn to do some wiping out. Whoosh with our heat ray. Whoosh, and them running and dying, beaten at their own game. Man on top again. Now our domination of the earth is fading fast, and out of the confusion the chance has come at last to build a better future from the ashes of the past in a brave new world. Give me a handful of men, we'll start all over again. Look, man is born in freedom, but he soon becomes a slave in cages of convention from the cradle to the grave. The weak fall by the wayside, but the strong will be saved in a brave new world. with just a handful of men. We'll start all over again.
Kind of a scary thought. Very, we've heard that before.
I'm not trying to tell you what to be. Oh no, not me. But if mankind is to survive, the people left alive, they're gonna have to build this world anew. Yes, and we will have to be the chosen few. Just think of all the poverty, the hatred and the lies, and imagine the destruction of all that you despise. Slowly from the...
I think Andrew was saying that this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, is this not a theatrical thing now? Is this not a musical show that at least at one point was running around like on Broadway or off Broadway? I don't know. I can't remember. I'd have to go back into the comment section, but because I get it has that kind of feel to it, yeah? It feels like a Broadway show. Like, I always kind of thought that about The Wall when I first heard it. Because, listen, I'm a musical theater nerd. I love that shit. I don't care what anybody says. I love me a good musical show. Okay. It's probably right up there. It's like horror movies, musical theater, and they're together in my opinion. Like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love them both so much. But yeah, I got that vibe. I remember the first time I ever listened to The Wall, and then I found out it was a movie, and I was like, holy crap, well, we need to see that. It was the weirdest goddamn thing I'd ever seen in my life. And I've only watched it maybe 2 or 3 times, but like, if this was, still running, I would find a way to go watch it. 100%. I'd be dancing in the aisles. Yeah, 100%.
Ashes, that phoenix will arise in a brave new world. With just a handful of men, we'll start all over again. All over again. All over again. All over again. I've got that plan.
Yeah, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Good old fade out. Well, that was very enjoyable. I swear that has got to be... It has got... I'm positive that Andrew said that at least at some point it was an actual theatrical show. Well, I'm positive. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, but I'm positive. I want to put words in your mouth, my guy. But listen, if that's the case, you have to let me know if it's still running. And if that is also the case, then we need to find tickets and we need to go see a show together, my friend. But you have to dance in the aisles with me. You have to be willing to make an absolute ass of yourself, because when I go out, I'm having a good time. And a good time usually requires me to make an ass of myself, and I don't care. This is actually kind of a scary song, lyrically speaking. I wish that I wish that there was lyrics. I tried. There's no closed captioning on this, but yeah, some of it's really spooky, really scary, really scary stuff, and yeah, like I said, it made me think of the Omega Man. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. The Charlton Heston movie, where he's like, I don't know, like the only man left on Earth or some shit, and all the other, like, they're still like people. They're human, but they're they're all ashy and weird looking, and they live underground, and their eyes are all fucked up, and I don't know, that the sun kills them or something. I haven't seen that. I watched it once, and it was a one and done kind of movie. It was good, but it was a one and done kind of movie. Actually, I think there was another person in there. He meets a girl or something. Anyway, yeah, go check it out. It was Charlton Heston. I'm pretty sure it was called the Omega Man. But the beginning, that's the vibe I got, was crawling out from the sewers and stuff. And then vocally, such a clear vision of like Buddy from Pink Floyd. I don't know any of the artists in Pink Floyd. But the guy, the main singer for the Wall album, that is, and Vera specifically, is what jumped into my mind. I enjoyed this. Listen, it's a concept album that I don't understand because I haven't listened to the whole album, right? And of course, I'm not catching all of the lyrics. And these, most songs you have to listen to more than once to get the full gravity of, right? More so with a concept album, you have to listen to the entire thing more than once. But I enjoyed this. It's very different, and I appreciate that. And again, I get a very music theater vibe from it, which I adore automatically. So this is great, and I know it means a lot to Andrew. This is a very special album, and I appreciate you sharing it with me, bud. That's great. This was a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed it with me, and until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.